I'm here with DJ Wright of Wright and Ford Funeral Home in Flemington, New Jersey. Truly a funeral director and a professional at heart, but you have built your business for one call at a time.
Absolutely.
All yourself and your team.
Absolutely.
And one of the things, it was a lot of things, right? It was quality service. But one of the things that I think really sets you apart is your commitment to social media and how it extends part of your brand and how you connect with the community. So we'd love for you to share some of that.
Well, social media, as you all know, it's the future. It was the past, but we didn't really embrace it. So some people got behind the eight ball. But to me, it's just an extension of our community. It's an extension of what we do. It brings us, like television did for so many people, it brings us into people's living rooms, and we don't seem like that person driving the big car down Main Street who nobody wants to deal with. All of a sudden, even though we were at the state fair, we're now posing with our families at the state fair, and they realize that we have mothers and brothers and sisters and aunts and friends, and we're normal people who just like to care for people during some of the toughest times of their life. So it brings us and makes us real, which I think is a beautiful thing.
So what kinds of posts do you put on? Do you feel like it's community oriented, family spoke about?
It's everything. So number one, it's got to be informative. So I have the traditional things of obituaries, life legacies, we call them, because I don't like the term obituary. Times, information, when we have large viewings and gatherings, parking, other just practical information that people need to know. But also I use it for a couple other things. Number one, educating the community about what we do. We're not just body bearers. We take care of people before, during, and well after. We're a major force in a major life cycle event. And that just helps people to really understand what we do, because everybody has a preconceived notion about the Undertaker. But that's not who they were back then, and that's not who we are now. And I really wanted to dispel a lot of myths, and breaking down those walls and showing people we're real is a great thing. And then people want to deal with people who they can relate to. They want to have people who are simply relatable. And it doesn't mean you have to be a white, middle-aged male Roman Catholic. It doesn't mean that. It just means that you have to genuinely care. People want to deal with people who are genuine, and that lets them see that. And the other thing is, when you break down that wall, everybody in the industry, I hate calling it industry because it's a ministry to me, but everybody's having problems finding qualified people. This is letting younger folks and even second career folks see what we do. And maybe they don't want to be a funeral director. Maybe they want to be a bomber. Maybe they want to help drive cars. Everybody's got a different thing. So every little bit helps.
And one of the ways that I think you've really extended the reach is through your engagement. Not just putting up posts, but really taking the time to comment and to write messages. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, listen. Anybody who is in a service profession knows that you have to really pay attention. And it shouldn't be because it's something you do, it's because you should want to.
Right.
So, is it taking an extra hour of my day that I probably don't have? Absolutely. But it really grounds me because I have to pause and I have to listen to my community as well as give back to them. So I'm listening just as much as I'm giving back, and I'm learning a lot to help me grow and be better. And MKJ has done an amazing job, and I know you may not want to hear this, but it's true. But I can't do everything.
Right.
So what I can do on a micro level, the county fair, and take pictures of that funeral that I'm on right now, you guys can do on a macro level and help me grow and engage in the things that as a small business owner, I don't really have time and I don't want the headache for. And the cost is not anything that I don't pay tenfold other ways, and just bottling up in a nice package has been great. And I need to thank your whole team for that, because, well, it's team, and that's what I'm all about, is team, and your team has always stepped up to the bar, but they listen. They tailor it to me and my community, which is different than the beautiful community that I've seen in Nashville. It's just different, not wrong, not right, different. And that's important, getting that real personal touch.
And there's so many things that you said there that are just gold. The fact that you are connecting and listening to your community. It's not just a one way.
No,
it's not just putting posts. It's the social listening. that I think you understand intuitively.
Courtney, I've had other companies, and I've had lots of other companies approach me, and it was okay. We can get the standard post that we'll put up, and we'll boost it for $15, and you see 30,000 impressions, and every other funeral director gets excited, but you're not reaching anybody. You just gave Facebook $15, and you had maybe one family who saw that would think twice about you. Not with the personalized stuff that is personalized in some ways, but it's generic in others, so it touches everybody. There is a difference, and I just wish people would realize that, because you're just throwing good money over bad, and while the intent is good, you're actually hurting your own brand, and you're hurting yourself in the social media in the long run. And I want to point out, this is not just Facebook. Instagram has been tremendous. People, if they don't have to think, especially when it comes to death, they don't want to. The photos, I'll get a casket on a beautiful day, and I'll get the flowers on top and take a long shot out. I'll get 300-400 comments about how that touched them, how that made them think of their mother, their father, how they wish they could have been there, but now they feel like they were there. You got to touch people's hearts, and they'll respond for the better.
You're so right. Important question.
Sure.
Has it gotten calls?
Absolutely. I saw your post. I want to know, can you do something similar for my dad? Because that was what he had talked about. And they're 4 or 5 towns over. There's 10 funeral homes between us and them. They weren't coming to us except for that. And people need to realize, I can definitely tell you it has gotten me numerous calls, not just 1 or 2. The investment has more than paid for itself. And I know people don't want to hear that they have to make that investment, but they do. And if you think of 1 or 2 services in the course of a year, if you do it right, you'll make that money back. And it shouldn't be about making that money back anyway, but I know the return on investment has to be there for the business side of things, as my accountant yells at me. So, it's there, but, you will, if you do it right, the ROI is there. You can't counteract that.
Thank you so much.
No, absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.